Nick Hart from Backstreet Boys.
Shout out to Boy Band Break.
It's Chris Kirkpatrick here. Shout out to your podcast, Boy Band Break.
Everybody, this is Howie D, and I'm listening to Boy Band Break.
Hi, Ashley Parker Angel here. Huge shout out to the Boy Band Break podcast.
This is Brad from LFO, and you are listening to Boy Band Break.
Hey, what's up? This is Jacob.
What's up? It's Dan.
What's up? It's Trevor.
And it's Eric Michael, and it's time for Boy Band Break, baby. Let's go!
Bam, 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 bam.
Welcome back to Boy Band Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boy band conversation. As always,
I'm Cinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Lou.
Welcome back.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. By now, you would have hopefully voted on the thing that we talked about.
Yeah, it depends which order we're doing. Yeah, I guess that episode.
And hopefully you have voted for Block Channel.
Let Chris win for once.
Not gonna happen. But it's okay. Anyways, what are we here to talk about today, Cinzia?
Why, this lovely balloon behind me indicated that it was my birthday.
Yeah.
Previously.
Happy birthday!
Birthday!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for celebrating it with me. So it was September 9th. So as a pre-birthday festivities, my friend Alex actually sent me a thing with that he had seen an ad somewhere, and it was a picture of a Backstreet Boys tribute band called the Backstreet Experience. So as you guys know, we did have them on our podcast a couple of episodes ago, so check that out. It is the Backstreet Experience. 5 in the 6 is what the band is actually called, but
because there's 5 members in the 6
in Toronto,
which is Toronto.
It's a Toronto-based area. So yes, yes. 5 in the 6. That is the name of the band. So they had their debut show on September 8th at the Oakville Centre for the Performing Arts. So we all got to go to that show. So we went there along with our friends Sammy and Robin. Also,
we're contest winners.
Yes, yes, friends of our show is what I meant to say. Friends of our show, and then whatever. So we went out, and also they won the contest. So yes, so it was, we had a fun contest on our Facebook page. So make sure you're following us on all of our social medias. So that is so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously YouTube, and then of course on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I'm gonna get the ticket. Hold on. So you
and
can see
it's called Boy Band Break, BREAK. So we also have a link tree. And speaking of link trees, I wonder if this is going to work here. So while Lydia's getting a ticket. So anyway, so we ended up going to the show, and here is 5 in the 6 is link trees. So,
I also have the ticket.
I do? Okay. I don't know if you can.
The Backstreet Experience. It was Friday, September 8th at 8 p.m. in Oakville, the Oakville Centre Performing Arts. Lovely show. Good times. So, yes, that is just
okay,
a regular ticket. It has nothing to do.
I'm like show and tell time. All right, go ahead.
Yes. So anyway, so I have their link tree up. I don't know if you want to see that now or later.
Yes, I do.
You are in charge of this, so you have
I see. Okay. My bad. Here we go.
Okay, so the band is 5 in the 6. It's still showing the show that just happened. They also have a website. So it is Let 5 in the 6 take you on a musical journey. This tribute band to the Backstreet Boys will keep you on your feet with their talented performances and biggest hits. So there's the guys doing some fun boy band poses. So the website is like the number 5 in the number 6.com. So there you go. So it says 5 in the 6 is a group of 5 vocalists who specialize in tribute bands and original songs. With a unique blend of talent and passion, they have been captivating audiences. Their latest project is the Backstreet Experience, which pays homage to one of the greatest boy bands of all time, as we all agree.
Very true.
Yep.
Yes.
At the time that we were recording this, there's no upcoming shows, but they definitely go check them out. And then you can definitely email them or subscribe to get updates. So there you go. So there's that. They also are on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. So you can go check that out from their link tree. So again, that is 5 in the 6 is the band. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing.
And they liked and shared your interview on Instagram.
Hooray!
So that's really good.
Yeah, so it was great interview. We had 3 of the guys. We had Chad, we had Jakin, and we had AJ or Andre on.
It was awesome. They were super nice.
And they were super nice guys, super fun. Lots in common with Lydia, with the anime and the Pikachu and the video games and all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So that was really good. And
so oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I gotta.
How did our night start out?
Well, my friends, after a lot of shenanigans, we finally got on the road and decided we were going to go eat dip. So we picked up Sophia from the Oakville GO train station. And so then we decided we would have dinner at the Works. So
I don't know what the Works is.
do a little photo journey. What?
Oh, a photo journey? Yeah. Let's do a photo journey.
Okay.
Is it loading?
So we're going to share that. Okay. So this is me and Lydia being big dorks.
Yes.
The best picture taker ever.
That is it's a great milkshake, but yeah, it definitely took a long time.
So the Works is it's a Canadian chain. It's like fancier burgers. Like there's a bunch of different options. It's not like a McDonald's, but it's not like a fancy restaurant. It's kind of like in between.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would say they probably cost approximately $20-ish per burger type thing. They have different toppings and you can get different buns and different meats and different toppings and stuff like that. So
there's lots of options. It's hard to decide.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's some more pictures of us with this milkshake.
That is called the 2001 Shake Odyssey. It is oh my God, hold on. It is a Oreo milkshake that has peanut butter and caramel inside.
Delicious.
Absolutely get it if you are ever there. That's probably the only good thing about this place. All right, please continue.
And they also bring your drinks in glass measuring cups, which is fun for most of us.
I was going to say, most of us, yes.
Robin was like, get me a regular cup. This is ridiculous. And and it's fair. It's fair. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I feel like it's part of the gimmick. They're like,
I think it's fun because it makes me feel like I'm drinking lots of liquid. And I'm like, oh, look, I've drank 2 cups of water.
I know, right? Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. Well, you have it because there's all the ice, but whatever.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. Yeah, it's like a science experiment.
Okay. All right, so there's myself, there's Lydia, there's Robin, there is Sophia, and then Sammy. Okay, so Lydia got this special edition burger that was a volcano chicken.
That's right. It was a regular chicken sandwich, but I thought I was going to get the honor of pouring the queso, but they just slapped it on, which is okay. Because like in the picture, it is like it's like this mountain, and they're like, whoosh, it's like a lava flowing of like cheese, but then it just.
To be fair, the picture doesn't always come to life,
but it should.
It should. I agree, but sometimes they always advertise it like that, but then it doesn't end up being what you think it is.
At a fast food restaurant, I completely agree. Like, because a Big Mac looks big, but then it actually is quite small. Unless you get the Mac Supreme? What's that? The Grand Big Mac?
The Grand Big Mac.
The Grand Big Mac. Now that is a burger where you literally have to hold it with 2 hands. That is what a burger should be, but like it's a limited time thing. But anyways, I was expecting that. Look at this.
So this is, I can't find the exact picture, but this is kind of what the picture is. But in the picture that they had in the restaurant, there was a person with a ladle like pouring the queso onto this.
It was beautiful, and I mean, it tasted okay, but I thought I was gonna have the option of like doing the pour.
Yes.
But I mean,
I think it didn't help that the service was kind of slow and we didn't get the food till like late.
Yes. We also got that. There's also apparently a surprising amount of people in Oakville that night. So parking was at a premium there. So we did get apps. So we got the buffalo cauliflower, which did not come with the buffalo sauce.
No, it did not. I had to ask for it on the side.
and the waitress was kind of annoyed with us.
Yes.
And then,
Which is weird because I'm like, we weren't even being rude or anything.
No,
I know.
but it was like it was a bit busy. So yeah, but
That's
also
true. Yeah.
the buffalo sauce tasted like tangy, like sweet. And
yeah.
it was a weird buffalo dipping sauce. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they had the wrecking balls. So like the whole
That
thing
was
is
really good.
construction zone. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of like, construction theme in this for some reason.
Very industrial vibes. Yeah.
So these are actually called Wrecking Balls 2.0 because the original Wrecking Balls used to be like the tater tots covered in bacon. So they got rid of that, and now the Wrecking Balls have their cheddar cheese balls, which I love and adore, covered in bacon. So they were pretty good. And then they come like served on like a bed of hickory sticks.
Yes, I really like that.
There's those like little skinny potato chips that taste like bacon, I guess. So
yeah,
and a bacon aioli. So
it was. So
I'm not a huge bacon fan, but I do like those. Those were good. So this
Love
was Lydia. So
bacon.
she got. So it's like chicken, and it had an onion ring, and then the queso was poured in the middle of the onion ring, and then it had like jalapenos and stuff. These are the spicy die cut fries, which are delicious.
Which had no seasoning on them. But I was like, okay. I'm like, you know what? This lady's always having a rough day. I'm not going to make it worse. And also, we have a concert we have to go to.
Yes. And then I think there was like a chipotle dip, I think. And then everyone decided to be fancy and get multigrain buns for some reason, except me.
I didn't get multigrain. I got regular, the white one.
Me and Sammy got multigrain.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was like, we're already at a burger place. Might as well get the white bun.
I know.
So poor Sophia was led astray because Sophia normally likes just very plain things. So she was choosing between the cheeseburger.
But there was like bacon on that one too. You could add bacon.
You could add bacon, or there was Bacon You Fancy, which was a fancy bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon You Fancy, huh? Or something like that.
Bacon You Fancy, huh? So it had like bacon jam and arugula and Monterey Jack cheese. And like, so there was a lot of different variations on this. Sophia was not a fan of this particular burger.
I really enjoyed the bacon and tomato. But there was way too much arugula.
Next time, you just gotta wipe that shit off, man.
Sometimes, I guess, like, yes, I get it that there was arugula on there, but sometimes you can just, like, taste a little bit, but this was, like, a lot.
It was like a little mini salad on top of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, also, fun fact, if you just get the plain fries, they are bottomless refills, but they generally, as you can see, give you so many that you're not going to finish them regardless. So it's kind of like
very good.
So there you go. Let's see what else. Robin, I can't remember what Robin got.
She got a salad, but I don't remember what it was.
She got a salad that had barely any dressing, and then some burger.
She had to ask for the dressing.
Yes, she did. So they call it weeds there. So that's
they call it weeds. Yeah.
And then Sammy got the burger version of what Lydia got. So it had the queso, it had Doritos on it. So it was like it had a crunch factor, it had bacon, it had cheese. There's a lot going on. And then she got the tragically hip poutine.
That was pretty good.
Tragically bacon poutine or something. So it had bacon. It had like maple bacon, I think, on there. It had the hickory sticks.
It was maple bacon, yeah. I don't know, man.
And it had like bacon aioli on top of the poutine, which is obviously your fries and your cheese curds and your gravy. So there's a lot going on there.
It was too sweet. It was too weird.
Because it was a maple bacon. I didn't try that one. So
the maple bacon really threw it off. I'm like, why is this poutine sweet? Oh. Anyways, go ahead.
Fair enough. So I got the one that I normally get, which is Son of a Beach. So it's Beach House sauce, which is their in-house sauce. It's I don't actually know what's in it. There's like broccoli and other things.
It's like orange, right? I feel like there's sun-dried tomato in there or something.
I think there's some sun-dried tomato. So this burger also had sun-dried tomato, feta, avocado, Beach House sauce, and then I add jalapenos because they have fresh jalapenos there, and those are the best type of jalapenos.
Yum.
And then I got my side as broccoli. You just literally get steamed broccoli. So they do have like healthy-ish options. But then I also got Beach House sauce on the side to dip my broccoli in, thus negating the nutritional value there. But yes.
Perhaps.
Well, no. Delish. All right. So then we basically ran over here because the show had already started.
As we were eating.
Yeah,
Yes.
we missed the opening act, which I was kind of disappointed with because like I don't know, the service there, because we intentionally ate a block away from the venue because we're like, we're gonna be close. It's gonna be great. We have an hour, like no problem. But apparently, yeah, just that night, I guess they just Oakville, you crazy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Not
It
great.
was just, and then my burger came red, and I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna eat it. And then Lydia's like, send it back. I'm like, we're already late. And then they're like, oh,
It's
and they
your
were like,
birthday.
yes, but
You
it
have
was
to have a good
just,
burger.
it was, yeah. So, and it was peppercorn. Oh, I also get it peppercorn crusted because I think it's delicious. But yes. So, anyways, so we had
It is
that.
It is good.
It was very
It was
good.
good.
So it came back. It was more cooked when they brought it back. I finished eating it thinking we were in a rush, and then Sammy and Robin were still eating their side. So, anyways, we got there a little bit late.
It wasn't
like
too
15,
bad.
20.
We
It wasn't
missed
maybe
the
15
opening act,
minutes.
but we got there for the main act.
And if I recall from our interview, I believe the opening act was Jakin himself. So
That's why I was kind of disappointed because I really wanted to see him. But
yeah,
that's okay. I mean,
we will see him at a future show for
You're
sure.
right.
So
You're right.
Jakin
This is true.
is Howie. I did not get the names of the other. So the other so this one here, if you're watching us on YouTube, so the one wearing the 13 heat, that is Nick's character. The one in the middle, the Raptors 10, that is Chad, and he plays Brian. The one that I cannot read what it says on his shirt with the bandana, that's AJ. He plays AJ. And then the person on the end with the that is
The eyebrows is Kevin.
Kevin. So he's got the facial hair, he's got all that stuff. There's also a gentleman in their band playing bass who looks really very much like Kevin.
Yes, an older
that was
version,
great.
I guess you could
We're
say.
like, there's two Kevins. So when we got there, so we were, the three of us were in one row, and then our contest winners were in a different row behind us. But there was space. So we have a bit of an illness, if you see, when we go to concerts.
Yes.
Is that we need to be involved in the concert.
Yes.
Or enjoy ourselves, and we can't sit down in a seat. And a problem with a venue like this is it's a performing arts center. So you're supposed to sit down in your seat, okay? It's supposed to.
I just can't sit. Like I can't. The music is playing. I can't.
Yeah.
Gotta get up. The body's got to move, right? So
yeah, exactly.
And we made sure there was nobody behind us, so we were not blocking anyone's view.
We did. We were very polite.
So we, Sammy was actually behind us, so we moved over a little bit. So then so no one was behind us, and then we were just singing and dancing along. Yes, when they first came out, they're wearing their like boy bandy basketball clothing, you know, like your jeans and your basketball shirts, and doing your little dances and stuff. So, yes. So there's and there's a picture of us.
How cute are we?
So cute.
I will say, like the drinks were actually pretty affordable there too. Like, it wasn't a bad venue. It was a nice venue. It was a nice venue. You know what it kind of felt like? It kind of felt like, you know, whenever they do those casino gigs, where like everyone's just very overly polite, which is great, but also like if you've ever seen Ravenous fans, it's a kind of like a weird mix of people, right? Because like you have the people who are like, yes. Indeed. Right, and then you have the people who are like, woo! Like me, like I was like
singing along
and all that stuff, right? So yeah, but it was great show. But like yeah, that was just like you could tell like the two different types of like audience members that were there, right?
It was definitely you could tell like these people have a subscription to the Performing Arts Centre, and they just go to the Performing Arts, and then you could see that there was people our age. And their friends and things like that, and family in the crowd. So it was definitely a good mix of people, I would say. So the first half of the show, because they did have an intermission, they're just good. So I gotta get a better camera. I'm sorry that these are all kind of blurry, guys, but we were a little bit further back.
We did.
Yeah, they're very good. What? Yes, not yet at this point.
Not yet. No. That's true.
Yes, that's when we moved. Okay. So yeah, so they're just kind of like in the crowd. It was cute. They were having a lot of interactions with each other. They had a lot of like it. So I'm actually going to go through the set list, which I'm were you guys like impressed with this set list?
So
I was very impressed because it wasn't just all the big hits.
Self. You're on mute,
You're
buddy.
muted, so.
They had some really good deep cuts, and I was like, "Wow, I can't believe they played Masquerade."
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Bigger.
Oh yeah, Cinzia's gonna go through, but like I loved
It
what
was
they
so
did.
good.
So good. So
I
they
will
started
say though,
off.
as a Backstreet Boy fan, we get it, but like some of the people were like, "What the fuck is
Yeah,
this
some of
song?"
the deeper
Like,
cuts didn't land as well because
Yeah.
like some people only know like
We
one
were
hit.
singing them though.
we
so
knew
that's good.
everyone. It was great.
We were
Anyways,
like, go
sorry,
with
Cinzia,
this.
go ahead. Don't mean to keep interrupting you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no
we're
worries,
excited.
no
We were excited for the songs.
Very excited. So the very first song is "We've Got It Going On." So obviously a really good start to that.
Yes.
Chat in about anything.
Absolutely.
And then the next song was, did I have the name right? "I Want to Be With You."
Yeah.
I wanna be with you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
You're
crazy, but it's true.
And everything I do, oh yeah.
Whoa,
I wanna be
Wanna
with
be
you.
Like I was just like, oh, that's a good start here. And you'll notice that in the first half, let me see if I can get back to the page. So their logo is kind of very like funky psychedelic colors, and it's so it's BSE, so the Backstreet Experience. So they did that, and then "I'll Never Break Your Heart," again, another good classic Backstreet Boys song.
Yeah.
Then they broke into "Get Down."
Mm.
Everyone lost it.
Everyone was losing it.
That's when everyone got up. Well, majority of us, yeah.
Yes, that was very
Well,
good.
we were
And then-
standing up regardless, but the other people.
Regardless, for sure. Sammy did stand up for some of it. Robin was relaxing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Having a good time. So there you go. Okay, so then that went into "Shape of My Heart," another classic, good song.
Yes.
Then, "That's the Way I Like It."
Woo.
One of my
we were, like,
favorites.
losing it during that.
Yeah,
So
we
good.
lost
that.
their minds. And at this point, we had the signs, right? We wrote signs already.
Did we bring the signs out in the first half or the
It was second half. It was second half.
The second half, but did we
We
write
might
them?
have, but we were like far away, so they didn't really see our signs. I feel.
Yeah.
True.
that's right.
But yeah, but we wrote the signs at the dinner.
Yes, we did write them, and we wrote
Some
a
of
couple
them.
when we were in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, so then after "That's the Way I Like It," they did "Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely."
Yeah.
Another classic.
Great,
Yes,
great
yes.
choice.
Then we went into "Quit Playing Games."
This is where like the interactions happened, I thought.
Then I think we were just like kind of like, the crowd was going good. It was great. And then they had their intermission. So let me go ahead. Actually, I think if I scroll through this,
You'll see closer pictures as we got closer.
as we got closer. So there's us.
I think this is interesting.
There's all of us. So
Yay.
as I said before, we have a thing where we need to get as close as humanly possible.
Hmm.
So during the first half, we noticed that about halfway down, there was an entirely empty row. And we're like,
Methinks we could be here.
So then when everyone got up
So
for
we
intermission
did.
to go to the bathroom or drink something, we went down and snuck into that row. So then we were good. And then that's where we are now. And here's our signs. We had BSE.
Yes, we wrote this during the intermission. Yes.
That one we wrote during intermission in a heart. Then I had "It's My Birthday," which I had originally made some balloons and then they looked weird. So Lydia fixed it and then still, yes.
I tried, man. I tried.
The classic "Listen to Boy Band" break.
Yeah,
Yes.
so this chump over here was like during like a quiet, he's like, I'm like, shut up.
Oh yes, at the beginning they're like, "Oh, I'm like, listen to Boy Band break," and then she's like, "Shut up," and I was like, "Why not?" I'm like,
That was awesome. I loved it. I was
But
like,
they
yes.
they laughed on stage, so it was okay.
They did laugh on stage.
So it was all right.
The Backstreet Experience super fan, and then we also, I believe, have "Five in the." We love "5 in the 6." We heart "5 in the 6." Yes. Then Sammy had this like really cool thing that she had like weaved into her hair to make the lights glow and all that stuff.
Glow in the dark.
Fiber optics, that was it. So the funny part about this, so it changed colors and like whatever. So they had a man who definitely did not like rule breakers, if you will.
Yes.
Security guards.
No flash photography, blah, blah, blah. But during some of the slow songs, you know how slow songs are at concerts. People take out their cell phones. They turn on their
You do
little
the
light,
little thing.
The
with-
flashlight.
flashlight.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what, whatever. That man, like, freaking lost it. It was like, turn off the light, blah, blah, blah. And he was like,
He was
chasing
coming
people
down
around.
here. Like, I was like, oh my
I
God,
was just
sir.
like, oh,
Like,
God.
are
I
you
was just
serious?
I'm like, this is not bothering the people on stage. Like, maybe the harmonic orchestra is annoyed by this, but this isn't like
Yeah.
to expect this. So anyway, so Sammy had this thing in her hair, and it would like change different colors. But then I guess it also changed different speeds if you hit it. So at one point, we're just like, it was like going like super fast, like seizure. And this was actually right before intermission.
Yeah.
It was just like going super fast. I'm like, what is that? And then I see her like looking around, being like, oh my God, what is somebody do? So she's like trying to figure out where the lights are coming from.
Amazing.
Forgot it was herself.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that guy's gonna come down and yell soon. And then she's like, somebody better turn that off. And then then you could actually see on her face when she realized that she herself was the one making all the colorful lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was funny.
So cute.
It was
So cute.
fantastic, but she like left it on. So yeah. And then
Oh no, this is later. This is later.
okay, hold on. That's
I don't
the-
think it goes in. It
I
doesn't go
know.
in sequence.
I'm
like
trying
that.
not to.
You also did a day 2, like
Okay,
I think the second intermission, and then
did a day 2.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I have the other part, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't know then. Sorry.
That's the most. Okay, so there's that.
Okay, yeah, we
'cause
got the
that part-
posters.
Okay. Okay, so now we're here. Okay. so
Okay, and
that's it.
after intermission, there. Okay.
Okay, so we're after
I guess they
intermission,
posted
and then
it
they come
weird
out.
on Facebook. I don't know.
I think sometimes, especially when you have multiple contributors, I think it just kind of goes in a different order if you're putting a video.
Cycles, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Anyway, so they came out in the classic white outfits, as all boy
Wow.
banders do.
Beautiful.
Gorge.
Love it.
We have our Howie D here in a layered outfit with a white jacket. We have AJ with the shirt open. We have Brian wearing more of like a hoodie type thing. Nick's in a t-shirt. Kevin also in a hoodie with bonus Kevin. Just good time. So anyway, oh, sorry. I guess I should tell you the list of songs because that's what I was doing. So then they came out and they sang "Everybody."
Everybody.
Yeah, like that is everyone was on their feet, everyone was singing
Yeah,
and dancing
Everyone
along.
got hyped again. Whoop, whoop.
It was like hype, and then they went into incomplete. So at this point, we're like, okay, it's a bit slower. Let's put up our signs. So we put up our signs, and because now we were closer, and they were also putting some lights in the audience at this point because before they
Yes.
were like some purple lights, so you could kind of see things. So then Chad, Brian saw us, and he blew us kisses at one point. I believe.
Yes, he
Yeah.
loved our
He
sign.
saw us, and he was waving, and it was very cute. It was like we're like, yes, we have
And
your
he tried to be Brian as well because Brian usually is like, me too. Like, do you have this album? Me too.
Hmm.
Do you have this album? Me too.
Yes, he embodied the character of Brian.
Yes.
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 Very good, very good. Oh yeah, so you'll see now they have kind of like that chromey kind of look in their BSE. They had a different background.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yes, they're doing some dancing.
I think they're like, and the boys have grown up a little bit too. Like it was like cute. It was like
It was
Yeah.
cool because like the guys playing the instruments in the back were kind of talking to. And again, I don't know if I have not pointed this out, but it should be pretty obvious because they have a live band and microphones. They were actually singing,
yes.
obviously, and dancing as well. So
Yeah.
it wasn't just like a tribute band that's like lip syncing. They actually, can sing and did.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Lydia actually went live a few times. So if you do want to see this, it should be saved on our Boy Band Break Facebook page.
Yes.
So it should be there. So yes, so there you go. Their little white outfits. Yeah,
I
it
love
looks
the
like
white
they're kind of
outfits.
looking at us. Look at that.
They are. They totally are.
Yes.
Totes.
Busy.
sorry. So that was. So then they also did "Straight Through My Heart."
Oh, that was a good one.
Straight through my heart. That one was like surprising. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that
I
was
I know.
this one in a long time.
yeah.
I was like, should Kevin be singing this? Isn't this when he left the band? I don't know, but yeah.
No, it's about vampires.
Yeah, but was Kevin gone at that point?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that the song about Kevin?
No, it was just, I'm just saying that those 2 albums came out when Kevin was
They
gone.
recorded lots of stuff without Kevin. Okay.
Yes, no, I'm just saying. I think that's funny. But anyways, yes. So Straight Through My Heart, excellent. And then they did No Place.
Yes, it
love
was
No
so
Place.
nice. Yes,
Love that
love that
song.
song.
It's so good. I didn't write when they said this, but at one point they were like, "I hear it's somebody's birthday," and I was like, "Woo!" And then they're like looking in the middle of the crowd.
Right.
Like,
But Lydia and I were like, when they said the girl's name, and Cinzia, we said, and Cinzia.
You did.
And there was some girls in that middle section who looked over and were like, happy birthday to you as well. So
Oh, there you go. So
they got it.
they got it. So there was 2 of us celebrating birthdays. So then the boys went out again, and then they came back in black outfits with red, very similar to the Backstreet like Vegas residency, like the last DNA tour. They had that whole like black
The
and red.
call.
Yes, and that was not the call yet. So Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Was that with this outfit? I don't know. I forgot to write when they change outfits. They did
Yeah.
Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Don't gonna break my heart.
Not the Elton John one, the actual Backstreet one. I felt
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Yes. Then they did Masquerade, and we're like, what?
I was like, what? Oh my
Which was funny
What?
because I had my little thing here, and I was like writing all the names of the songs. And I was like, oh, I love that I actually know all the names of the songs, so I can write them down. But then when I got to Masquerade, I was like, this sounds familiar, but like, I was like, it was like 10, 15 seconds in. I was like, why can I not figure out this song? And Lydia's like, it's Masquerade. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I
And
was dying to. I was like, yeah, Masquerade.
That's a deep cut though for a normal like run of the mill Backstreet fans. They're not gonna know Masquerade, but it was great.
We enjoyed it immensely. It was fantastic.
Yes, we loved it.
And then that just reminded me of the very first cruise with the Backstreet
Yep.
Boys I went on, and it was a Masquerade night. And Lydia, we had these like masks, but they had a stick, and we didn't want to hold them, so we put an elastic band around Lydia's head. And by the end of the night, she just looked like a weird Frankenstein with this thing, and she's like,
Oh my god, we used that picture before.
Yeah,
It's such a fantastic picture. She's
it's
like,
one of my. That's going on the casket. That's
That's
a good one. Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyways, they did a really good so we were just like, yeah, oh my god, it was amazing. Then they did The Call, which of course Lydia like lost her mind again because this is one of Lydia's favorite songs.
The
It's
best song.
such a good song.
It is.
And what I appreciated is that we were singing the girl part, like hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
don't know why we were doing that, but it was fun.
Because it's fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun. It's part of the concert, man. You just gotta embody the music.
You gotta make your own moments.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
And so that was really good. Then they did As Long as You Love Me.
Ah,
Oh, can I just say,
yes, you may.
they put hats on, and I thought it was going to be All I Have to Give, the hat
was-
band.
Yes.
I had
Yeah.
already written down all I have to give in my notes.
Yeah,
And I'm like, they're like, you guys know what song this is? I'm like, yes, we do.
and
they're
then
like,
we
"You guys-
say it, and it's like, I remember they're like, no, it's As Long as You Love Me. I'm like, this is song infringement. You cannot do hat dance with As Long as You Love Me.
because they had stools. and it was just
Because As Long as You Love Me is chair dance.
Exactly. We know these.
So that was
These
perhaps
dances.
a fumble, a slight fumble, if
A
I'm
little
gonna say.
bit, yes.
Yeah, because like.
But good. It was good. Just maybe just do All I Have to Give.
Or just do both of them. Do the chair
Both.
dance and do the hat thing.
Now,
Yeah.
the chair dance does take a little bit of choreo. Well, like, what do you think is harder? Do you think the chair dance is harder or the hat dance is harder?
You have to catch the hat.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
a
like,
hat
are they gonna
will
put on
probably
their
be,
foot
but
and
then you
kick it?
have to make sure the chair is also like with your movement, right? And then hopefully you don't like F up the chair going under your armpits.
There is some element of risk with both of them.
Yeah.
So that is.
But
definitely-
obviously you get more injured with the chair if it goes anywhere like
A hat will just sad.
Fall down.
Oh, sad.
When the
People would
boys
laugh at,
themselves-
but at least you wouldn't get hurt.
Yes, and the boys, the Backstreet Boys themselves, also do not always nail the hat dance.
No, they did not, and that is the
Majority
best
of
part.
the time they do, but there's always like one of them who like fucks it up, and you're just like,
30
"Oh,
years later, they're just goofing
you
up hats.
ruined the hat, man. You got to keep it." 'Cause then I was like, but they had like the thing where they like took the hats off and did it all in sync, and it was all
That was
like
good.
Yeah,
good, and they were twirling, and they
did good. Just maybe not do that one.
I was just confused because I also confused those songs regularly in my head anyways.
Yes,
And I was like,
yes.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot. It's the wrong song. And then Sophia's like, no. And I was like, oh.
I like Sophia is like the Backstreet Wikipedia. I always look to Sophia for answers.
Yeah, I was like, no, this
Sophia?
is not okay what you did. No.
But also they only had stools.
kidding,
They didn't
I'm
have
kidding.
chairs, so they didn't. But no, honestly, like, again, I feel like the casual fan knows As Long As You Love Me, and they would know that hats are involved in Backstreet Boys somewhere, and they probably wouldn't realize that that particular song is not the same. But again, not a big deal. It was
I did
Not a big deal. Just
yeah.
something that hardcore boy band or Backstreet fans would know.
Yeah. I mean, can be forgiven considering that they sang a lot of deep cuts, so it's kind of like okay,
Yes, and it's their first show, so
That
I'll
too.
let it go.
that too.
This was the first show of all 5 of them together, because they also did the
Yes.
one in Manitou Island, but that was with a different person.
Yes, that's right. And they gave away the hats, which I really appreciated. They threw the hats out.
So at the very
So
end, they
that's
like threw
awesome
the hat into the
fan
crowd.
participation. See?
I
It
wish
landed
the
right
hats
in front of us.
matched, though. I wish the
Well, they
hats
had a theme. They had like white and black and red, so it kind of went with the colors.
But I like when I like when guys are matchy. I don't know. Is that that's a weird thing? I don't know.
But I feel like even the Backstreet Boys themselves are not always 100% matchy.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. They don't. They have their own unique styles too. So I don't know. It's tough.
Maybe because in the All I Have to Give video, they were all different colors, so maybe that's why they did colored hats. But then that's
Oh.
why you're like, that's not As Long As You Love Me. That's all I have to give.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. I was just like, but I did appreciate the hat. I'm like, I wish I got a hat. That's kind of.
We got close. The one hat landed the row in front of us.
I
was like,
know.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And like I
Better
landed like
hat.
this lady's lap who's just like, oh, I'll take this to church. And I'm like, no, it's not fair. Like, what are you gonna do with the hat? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, it was a very cute touch to add that. So I thought that was
Yeah, it was
good.
very nice. Nice fan participation.
I will say it. I was hoping a little bit that they would like run through the auditorium. Yeah,
A
but
couple of times it seemed like they were going to. Like,
yeah,
Nick and Chad and the Nick character came like to the corner, and I was just
they
like,
came
"Whoa."
close. They came close.
They came
to the
close. I'm like,
edge.
are they about to jump off and run into the crowd? And I was just like, Lydia's gonna lose it.
I would have lost it. Yeah, and maybe it's a safety issue. I mean, it's could be a venue thing too, right? It could have been
It
like
could be that security guard man might yell at them for getting off the stage. You don't know.
right, exactly. So much.
Very
Or
dedicated.
maybe they can't get back up there.
True.
Maybe. No, I saw.
No,
that
they had this
lady.
girl who was
Oh, she
taking
was
like
cool.
videos and pictures. She was like a ninja. She was like
Yeah,
sneaking
Yeah,
in
she
behind
was
the scenes.
everywhere.
it was
so good.
phenomenal. I
She was,
loved
like,
her.
What a
all over the
stamina that
theater.
girl had.
And she's dressed in like all black too, and I was just like, "Oh, girl, you got this!" Like, I don't notice it. The only reason why I'm noticing you is because you're so fast. It's like
Yeah.
the Flash. Like,
Exactly.
Disappear behind the curtain, and then she was that, and I was just like, so I guess she's their social media person, and she was she did an amazing job. She was really good. So,
Exactly. It's so good.
yes, but that was really good. Okay, where do we? As Long As You Love Me. So then they did I Want It That Way.
Mhm.
yeah,
Classic, great song. And then they did not actually leave for their encore, but they talked about an encore or whatever. And then they finished with Larger Than Life, which is also a really good, hypey song.
absolutely.
Yeah, so excellent set list. I feel like
Fantastic.
Fun times. Some good gems.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and like even the guys at the back, like it was nice. They kind of like they're like I'm the only part that I was like, when like they're like I'm this and we're this. Like I didn't hear the names again, so I'm like oh I'm like, I want to know who these guys are, but like, it's just the music was loud, and it's hard to like, it's hard to find the information. I will say
It is because I guess because they are a tribute band, but I don't see their individual names anywhere on their like websites and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess
yeah.
unless you go on their social media, maybe, and then maybe it links to it. I don't know.
Like even on their posters, there wasn't any names either.
Oh shoot! I should have brought the poster. Oh, hold on, I have pictures of that. 1 second.
Yeah, that's why I said take pictures.
Yeah. Well, it's like I just kind of wish like they would slap you in the face a little bit more with who is who, right? Like,
but I think that's kind of the point of a tribute band, though, is that you're that character, right? So
this is true.
Obviously, this is obviously Howie and Kevin in this picture.
Yeah.
So AJ's got the bandana and the glasses. Like, Nick had some curtain hair going on, and then we have Brian. And,
Although at one
here's the
time,
hat.
the Brian character did a characteristic of Nick, what Nick usually does, which is fall down to his knees and sing loudly and passionately. That's during Incomplete. I was like, no, this is like infringement.
Oh my God.
Infringement. This should be Nick's one.
This is Nick. I'm just kidding.
They're very so these are the hats. You're right, Lydia. They are a little bit all different.
Right. Like there's just a little bit of like I don't know. It's not even a big deal, but I'm just like, I wish they all matched. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a dumb
But yes, here they are. They're holding the
I guess because they already had the black outfits on, that's probably enough matching for them. I don't know.
Arms out.
Sorry, go ahead, Shen. What did you say? Bottoms
I was
out?
like, look there, they're taking the hats off together. They're doing all the things. Like, I like though that
instinct.
AJ is almost like a cowboy-esque hat because I feel like AJ wears his is a little different. So I felt like his matched well with him.
Yeah, because AJ does wear that type of hat. Yeah.
Yes. And this is them just like serenading in the crowd. So these are the posters that they had. So there were 5. So they did a meet and greet afterwards, so you could go to that.
Which I thought was very cute.
I very much appreciated that.
Yes, very nice.
There's the 5 of them again. So we have our Howie, we have our Brian, we have our AJ, we have our Kevin, we have our Nick. Then there was a red poster as well. And then there was the white poster. And then Jakin also had his own poster as well. This is Joe. Joe, we were interacting with him. He's a very big part of the Backstreet Experience. Helped like put them together and like I believe does the choreography as well. Super lovely guy.
Love him.
So nice, such a nice guy. And then we also so I wasn't there for this part and I'm just gonna apologize in advance because we actually had a listener of our podcast there.
Yeah.
But I was behind and Sammy was there, so I couldn't hear what was going on and it was very loud and Lydia couldn't hear what was going on.
It was my fault, man. I must have goofed it. So I'm very sorry because like I also have this phobia because I'm just like people don't give a shit about us. Like I must have misheard. She can't be a fan of ours because like that doesn't exist.
Because I think at this point Lydia was holding the Listen to Boy Band break on her head, right?
I was.
Yeah.
I was. Yes, I was
and
trying to
having,
advertise.
Like, cards.
I was handing out our business cards. Yeah.
I was also giving out business cards.
Yes. And one of our fans came up to us and like
with
I guess
daughter.
With her daughter, and I'm like, here's a business card, and I'm just like, I'm such an
listen
idiot.
to the podcast, and Sammy's like, why did you give her a business card? She already listened to the podcast. She said that she's a fan, and so we're just like,
I must have not heard because like I think like just because after the show you're like what? Like I just
It's like a lot of sound in the lobby. So
yeah, I'm so sorry.
It happens.
I want to formally apologize.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot, and I thank you for listening to our podcast. You're an amazing person, and it was very nice to meet you both. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We appreciate you listening.
Yes, appreciate you for sure. And I also think
that
it's great that the Backstreet Boys music can actually it spans generations, right? So so the mother was around our age, I would assume, with her daughter. There was also older people at the show as well. So I feel like it's an appropriate show that you can bring your child to if you want to, or your grandmother to if you want to. And No, it's not going to be. You're not.
It's generational.
You'll have some scandal, like whatever, but nothing like scandalous or nudity or nuts. Like
odd nuts.
Like
BSB music is for everyone.
Exactly, for sure. So there's that. So that's them at the tables.
It's so sweet.
So
I like
can I just say one?
Yes.
So when I went up there, I was like, I'm the third member of Boy Band Break. And then they're like, yes, welcome. Thank you for coming. And then we all shook hands. And then after we finished talking and whatever, they're like, oh, let's give you a hug since you're the third member. I'm like, fantastic.
That's sweet.
Honestly, they were just super nice. And they saw us while we were waiting. They're like, and we're like, yeah. So AJ was
yes, they're very excited to see you.
Jakin jumped up and gave us a big hug and like
great huggers, great singers.
So lovely. So lovely.
Yes, it was lots of niceness from them.
It was great. And then Nick was like, oh, you did a good interview. And then I was just like, oh, it'd be better if you were on it. He's like, I couldn't have made it. I was like, all right, no worries. You're forgiven. And then they were signing it. And then they saw my happy birthday sign. They're like, hey, it's your birthday too. I was like, yeah. And you sang to somebody else. Then Nick's like, no, wait, guys, come here. So they like came over to the side. Aww.
Nice picture.
So lovely. Yes.
Lovely.
And so had the sign and then they sang happy birthday to me. They serenaded me.
Do you think it'll work? Maybe it'll work.
It was just so awkwardly, yes. And then there's all of
you don't have the video? Okay, that's okay.
The video was in a different area. I'll only go to one sec.
Okay.
I have not actually watched the video because I was just like, oh, I just feel like
it was cute.
It's very sweet.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, here it is.
They're looking at you while very sweet. And they got your Aww.
They're so sweet.
Yeah, it was very cute. And I love that they got your name.
That was very cute. That was very sweet of them. That was super sweet of them.
Yeah.
It was funny. Nick's like, what's your name again? I was like, Cinzia. He's like, oh, Cinzia. So it was, and again, my name is a complicated name, so I 100% get that. So yes, so it was very nice. They were super sweet. There's some other, you took a picture of the bathroom sign, eh? Somebody took
because like
I take that, Lydia?
Listen, I did because I was gonna practice my voice acting. Yeah, because I may have been slightly drunk, but I had a great time in the toilet, and I was reading this to myself, and I was like,
"How are you drunk? You didn't drink anything."
You know what?
She had one drink.
I had the bubbly, but that was bubbly water. You know what?
That was non-alcoholic water.
You're right. You're right. I was just excited to be
drunk on life.
You were drunk on life.
I was drunk on
life.
She was
excited to be out of the house and see some boy bands.
Yeah, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this as like voice acting demo. Because like, okay, for a moment, listen to this. Okay, close your eyes and imagine. Okay. Did you map out the show for when you gotta go? Never miss a moment. Say goodbye to bladder leaks and urgency with Eurosoft. That's good, right?
Spot on.
No!
Read the next line.
I got fired. It's really tiny. Some 1,000 Kegels, fully clothed, partially covered by benefits. Oh, okay, that's okay.
We're Canada's #1 home of the Kegel throne for when your giggles turn to dribbles.
Yeah.
So to stop pissing yourself, you must use this chair to get Kegels done.
God bless. God bless. Anyways, I thought it was funny. So yeah, sorry, my bad. I guess I don't know.
And then what was this? Trolls?
Oh, this was early today when my hair had not been washed and I wasn't paying attention and playing, and I looked like a crazy troll doll.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, trolls!
You're so cute, though. I thought it was adorable.
I thought so.
Adorable. Oh, there was.
And then there's cheers, Lydia's photos.
Oh, these are my photos. That's why they're much better quality because I have an iPhone.
These ones are mine, no?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
These say Sophia Drossos, yes, so they're not Lydia's.
Oh no. Okay, Sophia has a nice, good quality phone.
That's 10.
Yes. Look how short I am, guys. Like I'm
very
short.
tiny.
Like, look how cute you guys are. Aww.
We're all matching in black. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, so cute. I like their shoes. They have good shoes.
Yes.
They do have good shoes.
All right.
Kicks, as the kids call it these days.
That's right.
Indeed.
Yes. Oh, and then here's the autograph. Oh, Sammy had like a little Polaroid thing, so she was taking pictures.
Yeah, a Polaroid camera.
That was fun.
Holy
and then Robin's
shit,
like,
can
what do
just
I do?
say,
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Again, we love Robin to pieces. Love you, Robin. Like, she's like, I don't even know where the button is. And she pressed
She's like,
it.
who? That's so good.
It was funny.
I don't know if they're pictures of the ceiling or what, but
Of her face, like, oh.
There were pictures of the ceiling. Sammy showed us afterward.
oh my god. It's so funny. But I think Sammy got a picture of them so then she could get them to sign the picture, I think.
Yes,
Or that
that's
was
right.
the
Yes.
plan.
That's
She
what
wanted
that was
to do.
funny.
Yes. So yes, here's their little autographs and they sign
So
as
cute.
their members.
That's so
Very
cute.
Yes. Kevin, Howie,
Very
AJ,
nice.
Rock, Nick.
I like
You know
the
what? It
metallic.
could be Nick's autograph because we have had Nick's autograph several times, and he just changed them up all the. In fact,
That's right. It changes each time.
We were on a cruise. What cruise was that, Sophia? The
2011?
the one where there was the beach party and we had Nick's book,
Yeah, I think it was 2011 or 2013. One of them.
something like that. Anyway, so we're on the beach and we have these books, and we're there, and then Nick just walks by and scribbles his name in them, and he literally did it one after the other, and they all look entirely different. And
It was hilarious.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
okay, well,
So then everybody was like comparing their Nick autographs. Like, hey, so I'm like, I literally saw this man with my eyes sign this book, and it's just like,
Progressively worse.
yeah, it was very funny. Like
It was
in
pretty
his
funny.
defense, we're also on a beach on the sand and like holding these books up for him to sign as he walks by
yes.
again. But it was just very funny. But yeah.
Oh, because we bought it. Oh, we bought
That was my
We-
video.
We bought the book at the store, and that's why
Do
we
you want me
went
to play
the
that video?
beach.
No, it's okay. Okay. I think it's the same
Basically
video.
the same video, except people are yelling. Being like,
From a
come in this
different
picture,
angle.
do this.
Yeah, because their handlers or whatever were like, "Oh, come inside," and we're like, "No, they want to sing to her. Let her have her moment."
It was very funny. Do you want me to play this?
I don't think she wants.
I got it. Cinzia. My Cinzia. It's Cinzia. Get in there.
See, look at her. Like, get in there. No, let's have her moment. Ta, ta, ta.
Absolutely.
That was so
Beautiful.
nice. That was so cute.
So
It
nice.
was.
Love it.
I
So
say
it was a
that this-
very,
yeah.
very fun event. The guys are
Fun
super
night.
nice.
It was awesome. Like I thought
And
I had a
then-
great time.
I had a
And,
good
you
time
know,
too. It was
I-
lots of
I-
fun.
Go ahead, Jen.
I feel like it would be like festivals would be really good too, where
Mm.
like for them to perform at. So it's like more if you're in the crowd and stuff, and but whatever. But yeah, no, I definitely see a good future with these guys for sure. Like
For sure.
What
they
about like
work hard,
wineries
they're doing
or like
they're doing.
I've seen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And-
can
Yeah,
you
because
hear
that
me? Is it
other
cutting out?
group that we interviewed.
Is there a
I can
delay?
hear
I
you.
feel like there's a delay. Okay, good. All right. Anyways, but yeah, I agree. I agree that this is a great girls' night out. 100% would recommend it.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun.
Oh, and then I don't know if you have it in the messenger in their chats. I had put it on our Instagram story that the boy band break team was there to experience this Backstreet Experience and
Yes.
celebrate Cinzia's birthday, and then they shared it to their Instagram story.
Yeah, they shared our photos a few times.
Yes.
Even on Facebook too. I was like, oh wow.
Woo!
It was super exciting to like see
I
that.
got it.
Oh, maybe.
How do I share again? Settings. Nope. Present. Share. Yep. Facebook.
I used a couple of different pictures.
All right, here we go.
Yes. So, oh wow, this is really small.
Kind of small.
Very tiny, but it's okay. Just describe to us what you see.
The boy band break team was there at Oakville Center for Performing Arts, the Backstreet Experience, and meet and greet after the show to celebrate Cinzia's birthday.
I think I also put it
something. Yeah, it's hard to read. It's very small on my.
Yes. Happy belated birthday, Cinzia! Thank you for celebrating it with us.
Yes, which is hilarious because they actually posted it on my birthday because my birthday was on Saturday. But yes, so lots of pictures and fun, and also super small world. Lydia's burlesque friend is actually friends with the girlfriend of one of the performers as well. So
yeah,
is that Chad?
AJ. That was a really small world. That was amazing.
That is small world.
Wow.
Like I think she had commented on the posting, oh, my friends were at that show, and then she's like, oh, I saw your friends, and then it was like, yeah, so
nice.
Small world.
I love it when that kind of thing happens. That's fun.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, oh, okay, so yeah, so a lot of them live kind of like in the GTA area. Some are from Hamilton as well, which is kind of cool because that's where we're from. So very cool band. I think on their website they showed that they had done a private show, so I guess you could probably, if you wanted to, book them for private shows. So just go to their website, 5inthe6.com, I believe.
I believe so.
My phone, my hands are not working, so it's 5inthe6.com. And yeah, so go check them out. They're great guys. My apologies to Nick and Kevin that I don't know your real names, but it
is a mystery.
You know what? The whole point is it's a thing. So their management team is Joseph and Lucy. So check them out. They can email and get all that stuff. So very cool. We wish them a lot of success for the future.
Yes.
We'll definitely promote if they are doing any other shows in our area or whatever. So definitely fun. And it's nice because you know what? I feel like in like the 2000s, they did have a lot of tribute bands and they were doing a lot of things. But you haven't seen that in a while. So we have those Spice Girls. I think there's like 2 Spice Girl groups that are kind of in the Ontario area.
Because we saw one in London.
And then actually, yes. And then I've been to, there was a screening of Spice World in Hamilton, and then the Spice Girl tributes. I believe it was the same ones from London, Ontario that were there.
Oh, okay.
I think they're from Toronto. They did like a little show. So I think that's kind of cool that people are actually out doing this stuff, right? So it's fun that, and as we had mentioned in our previous thing, like when it was my 40th birthday last year, Lydia was trying to find a boy band and like tribute band, and we couldn't find one. Like obviously there was that one that we interviewed in Chicago, but
Boy Band Review.
That's right. But they were like, that's far away from us. So yeah, so I think that's really great that they're kind of like filling in that niche market, and then it's good for parties and events and things like that. So we wish them lots of success, and make sure you check them out. They are 5 in the 6. And they do the Backstreet Experience. So there you go.
And it's a lot of fun.
Lots of fun, for sure. Does anybody have anything else? Pretty much after that, then we drove Sophia to the train.
Yeah.
We tried to go to McDonald's.
We tried to go to McDonald's for ice cream, but we were a minute too late, and they were closed.
We're closed. Big sad.
So then...
McDonald's is 24 hours.
Not all of them.
Not in Oakville, across from the GO train.
Sleepy town of Oakville.
So then the other issue we ran into when we were driving home is I saw signs that said all lanes closed after the 403. And I was just like, this means nothing to me because I always get confused between the QEW and the 403, and I didn't know which way it was. So we went the way because we had parked at Lydia's house, and then the highway was entirely shut down. So then we were like stuck on this road for a very long time, and then finally got on the highway and then ran out of gas. Thankfully, it was just the light that turned on, not the. So we got ice cream.
You guys made it safely.
We got gas.
Home.
We brought everybody home. So then, yes, that was a very fun night, and it was a great kickoff to my birthday weekend. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for.
Well, we're glad that you had a great time.
Yeah.
Bringing in 41.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
Hey,
But
as
yes.
the great philosopher Pitbull once said, every day above ground is a good day. Remember that.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
And he turned a negative into a positive.
And,
No.
and you know, if you want to take a picture of him with the Kodak, that's okay too.
That's right.
I heard he's Mr. Worldwide.
Yes. I love that you guys know what I'm serving, and you're serving.
We got you.
You know what? I went to go see Pitbull with Alan at the casino, and I was just like, Lydia would be dying right now. This is like
I love him so much.
her favorite man, and he was like saying all these like positive things. And I even learned I didn't even know that this man has his own school that he like teaches kids and things. Like, he pays for this. It's very cool. A lot of
it was very cool.
Yes. So
Here we
positive
go.
man.
Yeah.
Anyways, good
Great
time.
show.
I'm glad that
Great
you had
time.
a great birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And appreciate everything that you guys at 5 and the 6, glad you did a great job, and we'd be glad to see you again for sure.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
We're there the next time you have a show.
You
Mhm.
got it. Thanks
And
for
next time,
Yes.
Lydia will actually say hi to people who are coming to say hi to her.
I'm sorry. I goofed up. I'm sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
was very loud there.
It was
sorry,
loud.
dear fan. I goofed up. I appreciate you.
It's okay. Don't worry
And
about it.
I'm
It's
just
all good.
I'm just a space cadet, so please don't take anything personal.
Lydia
Just
doesn't
that
get out much.
I'm a goofball. I really don't. Anyways, guys, anything else we gotta say?
That's it. We did
All
it.
right, let's go. Thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.